Am I the asshole for telling my older brother his roommate can't use my room and sleep in my bed? My older brother came home to my mother's house where I, 18 female, currently live, for Christmas and decided to bring his roommate, 30 male, with him because his roommate is from out of state and can't fly home to spend the holidays with his family. He didn't think to let my mom or anyone else that lives here know that he would be bringing someone with him. We are currently renting out our basement to some family members, so we only have 3 rooms available, which are all taken by me, my mother, and my younger brother. So there's no space for even my older brother, and usually when he comes to visit he sleeps on the couch. They got here super late last night and I had fallen asleep in my mother's room on accident, so there was nobody in my room. I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning to get ready for work, so this morning when I walked in my room to start getting ready I turned on the light and see a grown man laying in my bed. The light woke him up and he was very angry even though it was my bedroom and I had no idea he was even in there. I went and woke up my older brother to get him out of my room so I could get ready for work, and he said, "You can't get ready somewhere else? Or get ready without waking him up?" Like, no sir, that's my bedroom, my space. I am not about to change my clothes and put on makeup in the dark so this man I've never met can sleep in my bed. After an argument, he got him out and I got ready. His bags and things were also in my room on the floor. When I got home from work all of his things were all over the floor of my room. I was upset and told my older brother I wasn't comfortable with that and I needed a place to sleep and have to myself so I could stay sane in this house full of people, and it's my bedroom. He called me a dick and said I was inconsiderate because there was nowhere else for him to sleep, and said if I could sleep in my mom's room last night I could sleep in her room until they leave next week. That's not the only issue though. The issue is I wasn't asked and I am not comfortable with sharing my room with a 30-year-old man for the next few days, especially over the holidays when I can't leave and just stay at a friend's place. I cried to my younger brother about it because I was frustrated my room had been taken over, and all my younger brother said was, "Well, where else is he supposed to stay? I dunno, maybe his own apartment? He's a grown man. He's not 20 and just now on his own, he's 30 and should be able to manage the holidays." I'm irritated that he brought him over knowing we are renting our basement so there's 0 room for anyone, and he just stuck some guy I've never met in my room without asking me first. My brother and his roommate left and got a hotel, which is what they should have done in the first place, I think. But he didn't leave before making me feel like shit about it. So, am I the asshole? And now for some comments. Not the asshole. It's completely normal to not want to share your bedroom with a complete randomer. What the fudge is your brother thinking? That was completely inappropriate and rude. Especially when you are 16 and he is 30. And I notice your younger brother said, where was he supposed to stay? Not, why doesn't he take my room? Everyone but you is an asshole here. Exactly. And when he said that I told him to put himself in my shoes and he just stared at me and didn't reply. It doesn't bother any of them because at least it isn't their bedrooms. Not the asshole. Can you ask your mother about putting him somewhere else? The age and gender difference is what concerns me the most here. If he's a guest, at least put him on the couch, not in the place where your daughter needs to get ready. Not the asshole. Your brother's pal is a creep. I can't imagine staying somewhere and putting someone out of their own bedroom. I just can't get my head around such entitlement, even more so since it's a guy doing it with a woman's bedroom. OP, you are totally justified and your brother sounds like an overly entitled dink. Is it safe to assume your mom always catered to his needs and wants because that is the only way I can imagine he would try to pull this off? Not the asshole. Why would your brother let a grown man sleep in his little sister's, who's a teenager by the way, bedroom? It's your space, not his, to dictate who can sleep in your bed. It's not your problem that they didn't plan on sleeping arrangements before they came. And now for the second story. Am I the asshole for calling my parents assholes for what they did to my birthday? I was one of those kids who was born on Christmas Day. Which I wouldn't have minded at all if my parents treated this normally. For example, my friend's boyfriend was also born on Christmas and he said his parents would do his birthday in the morning and Christmas in the afternoon, and I wouldn't have minded that at all. However, my parents said it was greedy to have two celebrations on one day, so I had to choose between having Christmas with everyone else, aka my family and extended family, or have my birthday on Boxing Day and not take part in Christmas. I wouldn't have any presents or the chocolates and stuff everyone else would. I wasn't even allowed to help with the Christmas tree. This was pretty shit. Either I had Christmas with everyone and wasn't even wished happy birthday, and because we wouldn't be at school I never got happy birthdays from my friends, or I was completely left out during Christmas and had a birthday where everyone was still focused on Christmas. And if I chose birthday, my parents would tell my extended family I didn't want Christmas, and if I chose Christmas they said I didn't want my birthday, so I didn't get both from my extended family. It made my childhood absolute hell and ruined holidays for me. My first Christmas birthday away from home was probably the best day of my life. Well, 'cause of COVID my family were talking about doing a Zoom call for Christmas, and my mom said, well, I guess Op gets to choose to be part of the Christmas call, or we call her on Boxing Day for her birthday. I don't know why, but I just blew up and called her an asshole and said they ruined my childhood. It's not like they couldn't afford it. My family is probably in the top 1% of the country money-wise, and even so I could have still taken part in festivities and only had one present. But my brothers are calling me selfish and my auntie says I need to apologize. And it's Christmas, so I feel like I should. And now for some comments. What the hell? Not the asshole at all. It's not your fault you were born on that day, and like you said, it wasn't even a "I want more presents" issue. It's not hard at all to acknowledge both holidays. Even if they did your birthday on the 26th, why wouldn't they also let you do Christmas? Everyone else gets both. Just BC their parents screwed the right time of year to avoid Christmas. You shouldn't be punished for when your parents decided to hook up. Not the asshole. Why choose? Both are valid celebrations. They get Christmas and their birthday, why shouldn't you? I'm so sorry. You should get both. How dare they? My B-Day is day after Christmas. My family has always been respectful, and no combined gifts. I am so outraged for you. Not the asshole. This is some manipulative bullshit from your family. Especially the comments they made regarding the Zoom call and how they tell your extended family not to celebrate your B-Day or Xmas, whichever you decided. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. They always had their birthdays celebrated, and even for their 17ths they all got cars. However, I didn't because I chose Christmas that year, and a car apparently isn't a cheap present. Not the asshole. They want you to apologize. Then apologize. But do it like this. I'm sorry I was born on Christmas. I guess I should have picked a different day to come out. Even though my choices were limited when you fucked in late March.